Hi, I'm Lori Scott, and thank you for the opportunity, Chair Kirwan and Commissioners, today to speak to you. The Education Advocacy Coalition, I'm going to be speaking on their behalf, is a coalition of more than 25 organizations and individuals who are concerned about educational policy for students with disabilities in the state of Maryland. We first want to echo a lot of the thank you for the pre-K expansion work and a lot of the dialogue that has gone around the pre-K efforts. We know based on literature that young children with special needs do so much better when they have targeted early intervention and the right training and teaching. Hopefully later on through their educational career, they'll need less potential special education, and that's pretty much shown clearly in the literature. So we thank you for your work around that. We also want to thank you, too, for lots of dialogue and hearing our testimony in the past on the stopgap weight. We are so appreciative of that and recognize that these students do need additional supports and resources, and those do cost money. The EAC, though, does not believe that it is enough to meet the needs of students with disabilities. We're aware that the House Bill 1415 and some of the work will be done around that with MSDE, and we're hoping to partner with MSDE to look at what are some of the options and additional funding needs for students with disabilities. So as the stopgap funding moves forward and money gets allocated from and to the districts, the EAC is concerned that this funding may supplant the current funding instead of supplement it. I know that that was covered earlier in one of the testimonies. So we recommend maybe adding some stronger language to the current language in the work group, so that the current funds are being provided will remain within school districts to build capacity and ensure that students in special ed receive supports and the services that they need to have a positive trajectory moving forward. Additionally, we are thankful for the work and the discussion around CTE, which is so important for a lot of our students with disabilities. One thing we would like to recommend is the Governor's Workforce Development Board that's commented on and will be created. We would like to have a consideration that at least one member of that committee has skills and knowledge to ensure that students with disabilities have access and opportunity to participate in the CTE programs throughout Maryland. Additionally, the Skills Standard Advisory Board that's also spoken about, that maybe would include an employer who has a proven track record in Maryland of hiring, maintaining, and training people with disabilities, and that's surely needed for our students in the long term. As we know from based on the recent report, the U.S. Senate Health Committee that just came out from BLS says that people with disabilities have more than double an unemployment rate in their lifetime compared to their adult peers. So we thank you so much for your work. We recognize that there's finite resources, so we appreciate your time.